This 75-year-old Ford 8N has done more for developing my homestead than any other piece of equipment I've ever owned. I bought it over 4 years ago, and since then it's helped me shape this land into something my family can use to produce some of our own food and just be a little more self-reliant. The Ford 8N was built in the late 1940s, and mine specifically in 1952, and it's one of the most iconic small farm tractors ever made. But I don't use mine to farm crops, at least not yet, and maybe never. But I have used it to build and maintain my property here in the Southwest. The land has needed a significant amount of reshaping in order to be more useful. In this video, I'll show you how this old machine became the backbone of my homestead. You'll see some clips of me using it when I first got it, grading an area at my parents' house to temporarily store all my tools and equipment when we were in between homes. But the bulk of the footage is at my current home of the past 3 years that you should notice has been significantly changed, and the old 8N is mostly to thank for it. That being said, most of what I've used the 8N for is moving dirt, and it's really good at it. With a 5-foot box blade, I've reshaped almost every part of this property at least once. I've built up driveways, leveled areas for a lawn, backfilled holes, and even more things than I can think of. In my semi-arid climate, water is everything. I've been using the 8N to grade out a catchment area so I can hold on to as much rainwater as possible that falls onto my land. And so far it's working. We didn't get much rain this year during our wet season, but the water puddled up and soaked into the ground right in the areas I wanted it to. It just needs a little more work before I can begin planting up there. The plan is to plant a small dryland pasture here for chickens to scratch around in, and a few fruit trees that can handle our climate for delicious fresh fruit, using as little groundwater or municipal water resources as possible to water it all. The old Ford doesn't have power steering or a front end loader, but once you get used to the feel of it, it's amazing how much work it can do. One of the biggest challenges with this land is how compacted the soil can get. Using a single shank subsoiler, I've been able to break through hard-packed soil to be able to move dirt around the property easier. The subsoiler gets to depths of nearly 2 feet, and this old tractor can have a bit of a struggle pulling it quickly at those depths, but it can do it. I've also ran a few attachments that make life easier, or at least interesting. My 3-point scoop is a perfect replacement for a front end loader, but it gets the job done and is about the best alternative to an actual loader on any unequipped tractor. I built a boom pole to move heavy railroad ties around, and also given another boom pole that helped me unload some freight out of the back of a pickup, as well as it could anyway. The one job it didn't handle so well, digging post holes. I tried running a post hole auger on it once, and let's just say I won't be doing that again. The main problem is that the tractor doesn't have live hydraulics, meaning the hydraulic power is ran off the PTO. So the PTO has to be engaged in order to use the 3-point hitch, which means the post hole auger is always spinning. Also, the hydraulics, though not the healthiest on my tractor, could not unbury the auger when I ran it fairly deep into the ground, and I had to get a shovel and dig it partway back out to unbury it. Four years later, this tractor has helped me build everything from driveways to water catchments. It's not perfect, it's not fast, but it's simple, reliable, and does exactly what I need it to do. For me, this 75-year-old machine represents something special. It's a reminder that you don't always need new technology to make progress. Sometimes all you need is some old iron, a few good ideas, and some hard work. If you enjoyed seeing what an old Ford 8N can still do, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.